Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with our message for Monday, the 5th of October, 2020. We're using the Lightseer's Tarot for our message today. Our cards from the bottom of the deck. These are all about the energy atmosphere, what we may encounter, and how we are navigating it. So, our first card, another 3. The 3s love us lately. Have you noticed that we have a lot of weaving together of energies? And you know what? This card is perfect in that they are weaving. A masterful tapestry. Yeah. It takes skill and talent to do this. So we are skillfully and in a talented way using our gifts and our abilities to weave a beautiful tapestry of our own self-mastery. Pretty sweet, right? So, you know, we've had the message of blending energies. It's two things creating a third thing, or two experiences creating a whole new experience. Situation, circumstance. It's all there in the 3s lately. So I feel that we have this beautiful, consistent message of blossoming, becoming, allowing. The allowing has created a becoming. Coming with our 3, ooh, a little bit of instability there with the 5 of Swords. Well, not shocked to see it. We've been seeing the 5s as well as the 3s lately. So the 5 of Swords, though, gets pretty serious. You know, you find yourself at the point of a sword within your own vulture thoughts. Or, and I'm connecting to, I believe it was Friday's reading, I felt the influence of someone else's projection into our realm, our world of energy, and I felt an influence or an attempt at engaging our former people-pleasing tendencies, but they ran up against kind of a stone wall of a boundary there, encountered it, though it's here again, and it's in the overall theme of the message. So it's showing up, meaning that that flow of energy hasn't fulfilled or completed. Though it is in connection, it has encountered our self-mastery, which is exactly what we were talking about on Friday's message when that came out of the cards. There's someone within our realm of people who believes they can influence a situation with us because they're engaging, as I said, that former people-pleasing type of energy that we had, not wanting to be confrontational, not wanting to rock the boat, doing what we can to maintain the peace. And those days are over. We're a little more comfortable with instability because we understand that as we face it and encounter it within self-relationship, we bring the stability. So we're actually welcoming these moments that people would consider uncomfortable, awkward. We're deciding to gaze at them from a very peaceful position on an amazing foundation made up of a whole lot of 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Sun type of energy. So we still maintain that position, and I feel the 3 is so much more about us engaging our inner wisdom so that we can stand in the face of that instability without being rocked, without having a tower moment of our own creation from vulture thoughts. And then we have great momentum here in the 8 of Cups. This card's been showing up for us a bit lately too. And, you know, it's moving on from energy that actually it's moving on within a great foundation to an even better horizon, which is another message we've had on repeat. But as I see it in this lineup of cards, we encounter the 5 of Swords and we face that with peace, calm, compassion, understanding even, and we just walk on from it. Beautiful, right? All right, let's see what's coming in the rest of the reading. Our first card. Talk about momentum. You know, this is one of the craziest nights, and he makes me giggle. No, I giggle over this night. The Knight of Swords, he's so focused and Knights move energy between cards. So here we are on the Eight of Cups. We're walking toward a new horizon. We're not indulging this Five of Swords. We're bringing stability to it. If we're indulging it all, it's there. We're looking at it and going, you know what? I'm a pro at this now. So, hello, Horizon. And by the way, I have a new message for you. And that message is going out to anyone who feels they have some kind of an influence upon us as they once had. And so here we are with the Knight of Swords. He's moving swiftly. He's about to hop on his motorcycle and move even more swiftly. And I feel that the momentum is gaining here on the Eight of Cups. We start walking, now we're running, pretty soon we're riding, and we're moving on, but we're also communicating. In the Suit of Swords, there's communication. There's brilliant clarity within communication. So we are expressing ourselves well, and we're actually informing and letting those who would attempt to influence us know that they don't have any currency for negotiation here any longer. Coming with our Knight of Swords, look at this, another unstable 5 in the 5 of Wands. It's really quite beautiful because, you know, we're passionate about this. The Suit of Wands is quite passionate, creative, enthusiastic. And where we may have engaged once before and gone very deeply into whatever this influence is from another individual, we're not doing that now. We're not investing our passion and our creative fire into an energy that's not serving us. So we communicate that swiftly and well in a masterful way, and we move on. And we gain momentum in the moving on. Okay, next. Yeah, look at this, because we have the Star. You know, as I look at the Star today, this is reminding me so much of the Nine of Cups, 10 of Cups that we've seen so much of recently. I actually feel that this is fulfillment pouring into our lives. And I feel that because we've not engaged in a way that was expected of us, we've actually made much more room within our sphere of influence and our foundation for what it is we've held in heart space and invested with universal source to create more joy, more happiness. So as we encounter these unstable moments and we look at them for what they are, we take an assessment of the journey we have been on, and we see exactly where we stand now. These moments create contrast for us to have an even better perspective of where we are investing our energy and what we are holding in heart space and what we will not compromise or negotiate any longer. And the Star is great confirmation of that. And she comes with the Queen of Wands. Another thing, I want to back up just a moment. The Star, normally we see a nude woman on this card, which speaks to our courageousness in being vulnerable. And we feel stable enough to be vulnerable in front of these unstable energies on the 5. And it is because we are courageous enough to do that, we move the energy along passionately right into the Queen of Wands. And you know, she's, gosh, this one's just full of it. She's one of my favorite queens. She's well-spoken and authentically spoken. She says what everybody else is thinking, but with grace and with tact and flair. And it's one of the reasons she is so admired as a queen, because she gets it and she speaks it and she's real and she doesn't hold back. She shines her creative fire and her passion. She's also engaging and gregarious, and I feel that that's the attitude we keep even in the face of these unstable 5s, and that's what brings the stability and the willingness to walk on and then run from, but joyously run from, in a masterful way, these unstable influences and energies, because as our 3 points out, we've mastered them. And look what comes next. Yeah. Here he is, right next to the Queen of Wands, Miss Passion herself. Miss Fire. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Anyway, Emperor, Aries, direct fire, the know-it-all, the experienced it all. And I love that he's here and he's just so relaxed, at ease, he's calm, he's comfortable in his own skin. And that's just the kind of energy that is greeting what comes off these fives. Isn't that beautiful? Put those fives in front of the Emperor and don't they stabilize right away? So we're channeling our inner Queen of Wands. Our creative fire and passion is up, it's high, it's celebrated, and right alongside that, synchronistically, is all of our wisdom, talent, and skill. Again, a nod to the 3 right there. And what's coming with our beautiful Emperor but the Wheel of Fortune? What did I say moments ago? Having the courageousness to vulnerably face these fives and walk on creates a momentum that maybe surprises us, maybe was a little bit unexpected, but we feel our inner strength and it fortifies us, it empowers us to keep going, and that becomes the fuel for the Wheel of Fortune. And what is the Wheel of Fortune? The divine delivery system putting on our foundation now as a result of all this stability in the face of instability. Look at that. The Sun. Happiest card in tarot. Love, bliss, joy, passion, fire, brilliant clarity. Yes. Ecstatic energy and the ecstatic expression of self. Oh, that's beautiful. And then look at this, more strength. See, it's just that we are maintaining our wild, free spirit. This is not something that is up for debate or compromise or negotiation any longer for us. And why would it be? Because when this is an aspect of, and a huge aspect of, our foundation, these little 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords life experiences, while they may be uncomfortable, even a little awkward when you're face to face with the individual that's projecting all of this, but having this strength, this wisdom, this talent, and this skill and mastery on offer, wow, it's so great to be vulnerable and courageously so. We get to, you know, in a way take a measure of our own selves in self-relationship. And we come away from that exceptionally empowered and inspired. No joke that the Queen of Wands and the Emperor right smack in the middle of the reading there. Okay, what a wonderful message. And pat yourselves on the back because that's amazing spiritual journey work right there. Angel answers. If you have a question, this is a great time to ask it. Okay. Okay, jumping out of the deck, we have in the near future. I don't take this as a timing card in the sense of it will happen in the near future. The feeling I have as I look at that card is that this energy is around for a bit. So it's going to be with us into the near future. That likely means more than one of these 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands experiences, because I sense the person bringing the instability to our doorstep is not necessarily going to be satisfied or even believe that we are standing so strong and empowered. So they're going to have to test it like an electric fence, walking along, testing the fence to see if it's lit up, right? Yeah, because we've made big happy changes and we're sticking to them because they're serving up the Sun and the Emperor, among many other great cards and messages in recent weeks. Next, it's your happiness that's made the big change. And eventually, there's peaceful resolution to this situation too. Whoever is attempting to project, launch their energy into your sphere of influence, they're just going to end up coming into peace because you're ready to deal with any of that stuff like you never were before. You know, we had the trust yourself message for a bit. So trust yourself like never before. And then last but not least, our affirmation from the universe has our back. When I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. And that's just it. Nothing can disrupt your peace here because you've got self-mastery and you feel solid on your foundation. You are strong with it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a beautiful Monday. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.